Hey, crypto community and fellow CorionX holders. Have a good day, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are on this amazing planet. So let's get starting the today crypto news. As you see, we have nice green bubbles. So most of the altcoins are pumping. So the altcoin bull market is continuing. Altcoins are rallying, and all altcoins are also waiting what will happen with Bitcoin. So let's get to the news and see what's happened from yesterday. We have lots of interesting news. The first piece of news is about Bitcoin price volatility hits 2020 high as one analyst paints $50,000 target. So it's really insane. I haven't heard so low price prediction for Bitcoin. So let's check what is behind his price prediction. So wide price fluctuations are likely in the top two cryptocurrencies as both record a dramatic spike in their 30 days realized volatile charts. So volatility is getting real an issue for also for the leading cryptocurrencies Bitcoin and Ethereum. We see this Bitcoin volatility index. The yellow is the price and the blue is the volatility, and you see that the volatility was so high in January, and also last year somehow in May, or where do we see May? March last year, so it's not on the chart, but the volatility was really high at that time as well. This is for Ethereum, the realized volatility. So we see this huge spike here, and also in March 2020 at the Corona dump. So he stated that buying in a falling market, the price dropped more than 50% from 65,000 top in that Bitcoin reached in April. So, and also Ethereum declined more than 60% from the April high, 4,380. Okay. In the meantime, Cathie Wood, the CEO of ARK Invest, predicted $500,000 Bitcoin price target after the last week drop. This is a really nice interview, so if you can just listen it, then do it. These analysts state that there is a lower risk appetite, and they're calling $16,000 price target for Bitcoin. I think this is a quite low price target, and also we will see other news that the wealth institutions and big investors are just buying up the cheap Bitcoins and cheap altcoins. So I'm not sure that Bitcoin will reach in this bull cycle so low levels. But yeah, so this is just an analysis from an analyst. All analysts has different viewpoint. Some analysts predict, let's say, 100,000 for July, and another predicts 15,000. But this is what it is, so it's not a big deal. Quite important news about the ETFs. SEC, the American regulatory body, the financial regulator in the US, SEC starts official review on Skybridge Fidelity Bitcoin ETF applications. So now we see that the SEC is starting to review its ETF applications, but also we know that most likely 8 or 9 ETF applications have been submitted to the SEC. But we see, I think if some of them will be approved, that also others should be somehow approved. Okay, so the official review is still pending. Okay. Is there any new news here? Not too much. The SEC will render an initial decision on the respective applications within 45 days, unless it extends the window, which it can do for a maximum of 240 days. So, guys, so I think maybe we have 1 year for getting the ETF in the US. The other Bitcoin ETFs under official review are from OneEck, Krypton, WisdomTree, and Workhire. And also I know there are some maybe from Galaxy Digital and Morgan Stanley, but these are not mentioned here. And also we know that this ETF would help a lot for the market, because then banks, institutions can offer crypto investments through ETFs to their clients, and that would be easier to the money flow and also managing all the custody related things, because the ETF provider will do all this for other financial companies and banks. And then these companies shouldn't have care about this issue. So I think that would be really useful. And also we know that in Canada and in several countries, ETFs are already traded. Next piece of news is about Ripple, XRP. Ripple waiting for SEC suit resolution before going public. So we know that the SEC is reviewing also Ripple, and Ripple wants to go public, but before they are going public, they want to get SEC decision and maybe some filing or whatever, or fine. The likelihood that Ripple is a public company is very high at some point. Brad Garlinghouse said at Consensus. We all know that Consensus is going on right now, and a lot of news coming out from Consensus. Also, there was a news two days before that Ray Dalio, the head of the biggest hedge fund, is owning Bitcoin, and he sees Bitcoin as a store of value and a hedge against inflation. And this is a really good news, because two years ago, Ray Dalio said that Bitcoin is nothing, just something like a joke or something like that. So, but now he sees Bitcoin as a store of value. Okay. The SEC alleged in December 2020 that Ripple Labs had conducted an ongoing and unregistered security sales via the XRP token closely associated with its brand. This case is still in process of discovery. SEC to disclose why it came to the conclusion that Bitcoin and Ethereum were commodities, not securities like XRP. Okay, so they are just waiting for this, and in the meantime, also we will have other Ripple-related news. Amid rising stablecoin inflow, cautious traders fear a dead cat bounce. So we see increasing stablecoin inflow and also increasing balances on stablecoin balances on exchanges. Strong hands accumulated Bitcoin throughout last week's historic correction, but BTC inability to reclaim the $40,000 level has some traders afraid of a dead cat bounce. Interesting, because I also heard about from few analysts that this is a dead cat bounce, and or a kind of bull trap, and also I heard that this is a bear trap. So for sure, this is a kind of trap, and let's decide if this is a bull trap or a bear trap. Okay. So the main issue that they are referring to, that Bitcoin were not able to overcome 40,000. Now we are at 40,000. We will check it, but until the Bitcoin doesn't overcome 40,000, then this sell-off maybe can continue, especially if some FUD news are coming out. This is the exchange inflows. So also stable coins, not just sitting on exchanges because people sold their spot positions, but also the inflow is increasing. So more and more people sending stable coins to exchanges and waiting for buying, seeing some signs when they can get back in their long positions. Okay, dead cat or reversal. Yeah, nice chart. Dead cat. Bounce. I think we'll see the best bounce we saw. It was from Matic, more than 165%. Experienced traders accumulate at lower prices. So guys, also if you have some fiat or stable coins, you should really consider to accumulate in this dip, because when it will turn out that this is a bad trap, then the price just will continue rising, because also we have almost 1 year that after halving reaching the real bear market. According to Plan B's stock to flow model, we are within the ranges. The lower range is at 30,000. The upper range is at $120,000. So we can spend few days here at 30,000, but that would be really healthy. The price just going back and just go around the average here. Buying opportunities like today are rare, wrote the stock to flow article, March 2020, due to COVID and now. So just we have seen March 2020 and the last week and 2 days dip as a big buying opportunity, and this is stated by I think Plan B. Okay, guys, let's continue. Ripple XRP inks deal with major Middle Eastern Bank of Oman India corridor. Bank Doha customers now can use its mobile banking app to send transactions up to $2,600 to Indian deposit accounts. So this is a kind of remittance service where people from Oman, they are working from Oman, but they are from India, sending money home. So this is a kind of remittance service. And also there was a news recently that the biggest bank in Egypt starting to integrate XRP for the same purpose, like serving clients with remittance services. The next piece of news: gaming retailer GameStop is building an NFT platform on Ethereum. This news is quite interesting because the GameStop, that was a company which was shorted by big hedge funds, and there was a Reddit group, investors on Reddit, the GameStop guys, that they are they started to long GameStop, and they destroyed the hedge funds short positions, and they liquidated. Also that time Robinhood was just stopped because hedge funds forced Robinhood to stop because that was a real buying pressure, and all their short positions have been liquidated. And now GameStop will come out with his own NFT, and this NFT will be built on Ethereum. So it's quite interesting. So I think the GameStop investors will look into Ethereum, and also they will look into NFTs. So it's really good for Ethereum and also good for the NFT market in general. And now in this week, we see NFTs are back. So the NFT mania is back, and more people and celebrities and athletes and other people are engaging in NFTs. So the next piece of news, some technical analysis about Ethereum. Ethereum correct gains. Here is why. 21 simple moving average is the key for fresh increase. Okay, let's check it. Ethereum broke 2,850 resistance, but failed to gain the pace about 2,090. Also, we had the support here at 2,650 as a 100-hour simple moving average. And yeah, so now we are just chilling here between these levels, and this is a resistance for Ethereum. Ethereum will break this 2,950, then we can see just pumping to 3,200 most probably, but we'll see. RSI is at a lower level, and MACD also, it's not so green yet. Okay, but overall Ethereum seems to be more bullish than Bitcoin, but Ethereum will not pumping if Bitcoin just sidewaving or just maybe increasing. So some good signs needed from Bitcoin for Ethereum continue this pump. Okay. The next piece of news, also Ripple news, but put together all Ripple news here. Ripple price prediction, XRP slides ban at $1, but bulls lock eyes on 1.2 US. Ripple lost the mid-week battle about $1, losing the ground to 0.9. The uptrend could resume as soon as MACD step into the positive territory. Okay, so let's check the chart. So we see the MACD, yeah, it's turning positive, and yeah, we have some resistance here at this moving average cross. So the resistance should be the simple moving average, 1.2 and 1.4 US. Okay. There was some about XRP, if they will come out from this SEC investigation, if there will be some huge fine or some huge just some bad outcome, then the price can fall down at 1.2 or 1.5 US. But when the outcome is really good, and maybe just Ripple will get some small fine, then the price can skyrocket from here, maybe 3 or 5 times. But you know, guys, that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial or investment advice. This is just for educational purposes and for information purposes. Okay. Yeah. Nice news from Stellar. You know that Stellar is similar like XRP. Stellar founders just left XRP and established the Stellar Lumen project. Stellar Foundation invest 15 million USD in RTM to boost financial services in Latin America. RTM is a digital wallet in Mexico. The investment extends the Stellar network's reach into Latin America and aims to improve digital payments across the region. So I think they will use Stellar Lumen for payments, and maybe a Stellar Lumen based stablecoin will come out, especially for Latin America, pegged to their local currencies or to US dollar. OneOff, this is the name of the company, raises 63 million US dollar in seed funding. Oh, seed funding! Seed funding 63, insane. In the startup world, seed funding is 50 or 100,000 US dollar to build music NFT platform on Tezos. Okay, so this is also a new NFT, and Tezos is a similar blockchain like Ethereum, but much smaller. The firm says that by building on Tezos, it can provide a more environmental, sustainable marketplace. I think also Ethereum as becoming proof of stake. It's totally environmental friendly, but this is a nice word to do some marketing and to get some attention. But big congratulations to Tezos having this. France will be able to use credit and debit cards in over 135 fiat currencies, as well as cryptocurrencies and stablecoins to purchase NFTs, said the firm. So it's really nice. Everybody will get access to purchase these NFTs. Another NFT related news, OVR. OVR is a kind of augmented reality. They are using augmented reality. The Eiffel Tower non-fungible token has been sold for 38 ETH. 34 ETH is around 106,000 US dollar, and they sold the Eiffel Tower. Quite interesting. OVR has divided the globe into 1.6 trillion hexagons called OVR land, which are NFTs. Owners can create their own virtual worlds on these virtual lands, adding content like on web pages that can be viewed in augmented reality using the OVR app. So this is a kind of application, and they just divided the world for lands, and they are selling these lands. You can purchase Eiffel Tower, Big Ben, Empire State Building, and all other famous buildings and lands. Next piece of news is from Power Ledger. Power Ledger Community Battery Project featured on the ABC News. This ABC is in Australia, and there is this project going on that community producing renewable energy, let's say from sun or whatever. So here are the sun panels, and this is a really nice test that's going on. There is a major opportunity for community batteries to make this green energy technology more accessible to everyone. So what is happening here? That 60 Australian homes has a household battery, but there is a major opportunity for community batteries to make this green energy technology more accessible to everyone. So they are using Power Ledger blockchain to get this energy in the network and get out in the network, and people and households who are putting more energy in, they will be rewarded, I think, in this Power Ledger token, and also it's captured on the blockchain. So it's a really nice idea. This is something like that the Energy Web token is doing. Okay, so let's get to the another news. Gitcoin launches a valueless governance token, GTC, to boost decentralization. We know that Gitcoin is a public Ethereum-based fundraised platform, has launched a governance token. The token used to oversee the Gitcoin ecosystem has no economic value and claims no financial rights. Okay, we'll see. Gitcoin is a really nice page when you can submit Ethereum-based project ideas and also raising some funds for your idea. Okay, the next piece of news on Daily Hodl. Plan B says he's selling his Bitcoin at this price level, and it is not $288,000 US. So he will not selling at this price level. Plan B is the creator of the stock to flow model. This is predicting Bitcoin trajectory and so on. So he has more than 500,000 followers on Twitter and following his model. I see my Bitcoin investment as a call option. I will either ride it to zero or $1 million plus and size my initial position accordingly. Nice. I am less interested in 100K and 288K, but focused on 2024 halving and beyond. I don't care about volatility, asymmetric return in key. Okay, so he don't want to sell. He's waiting for the next halving and beyond, and then he's creating this like an option, and just want to sell when the price will reach 1 million. So what happened in May? Weekends sold 1 million BTC in May at 35,000 USD, which they bought in April at 60,000 USD, a staggering 20 billion loss. The good news, these 1 million Bitcoin are in strong hands now. Nice. This is the most important part. Also, I'm talking a lot about this in the yesterday news and the previous news. So let's scroll back and also check the previous news, because this is one of the most important things that you should learn, what smart money and institutions are doing. And then you will not lose in these dips, and you will be able to buy these dips. For newbies, this volatility can be too much. We all know the kind of people that sold in May. Look around you. These are always the same people. So 1 million piece of Bitcoin that these retail guys, FOMO guys purchased in April and May, just they panic sold. So don't be a panic seller. One piece of news. Here are coming the strong hands, the smart money institutions. Billionaire Carl Icahn says he may drop up to 1.5 billion US dollar into crypto. Billionaire Carl Icahn may invest. Nothing that much of the cryptocurrency issued today will not survive. Yeah. So I think a few years back, the cryptocurrency issued today will not survive. It's really skeptical. So I think he was a former crypto skeptic, Carl Icahn. The founder of Icahn Enterprises told Bloomberg he is set to enter the crypto market in a big way, teasing an investment of around 1.5 billion. I mean, a big way for us would be $1 billion, billion or and a half dollars. So I'm not going to say exactly. Okay, so this is a really, really important news that we have new billionaires entering this space. Cathy Wood. Okay, that was not the news, but where is this news? Here is the news. The same news, and it was published initially on Bloomberg, but I hate this. Okay, so 5 convincing signs the Bitcoin bears have stopped selling. Okay. Yeah, we reached this trend line. Bitcoin exchange deposit decline. So people sending less and less Bitcoins to exchanges. This is one of the signs. Net value, NVT reaches classic bullish reversal level. Net value to, I don't know what, NVT. NVT is decreasing. I think net value is when people are in profit or in loss, or I don't know what is net value. Yeah, network value to transactions. Okay, so this is the network value to transactions. Signals. Okay, so it dropped. Accumulation addressed uptrend. So we see that was a post yesterday. In big dips, the numbers of wallet holding accumulating Bitcoins are increasing. So it increased in March last year, and also it's increasing now. Okay, guys, so let's get the charts, see what's happening on the charts. And now we have something going on CorionX that will come out some information about our Binance Smart Chain. But now let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. We see the Bitcoin, it's really stacked here at 40,000 when 40,900, 40,800 will be conquered. That I think we will see a nice run up, but until this resistance at 40,800 is still there, that the Bitcoin price will struggling here, and also I think altcoins will just waiting here and getting some more fuel when Bitcoin will surpass 40,800. Okay, so that is for today. Just one more thing. Just please, if you are on Facebook, just go and like this Facebook Live and also share with your friends. When you are watching us on YouTube, just go here, push this button, this red, subscribe, push the bell, all, and also push the like, and you can share this video with copying this link. This is really important because then YouTube will pick up the video and also showing to others that might be interested. So that is for today. Hope you enjoyed and hope you learned something. I think we will have an amazing day today. A lot of options will expire and maybe the market will be volatile, but this is where you can find really nice opportunities to laddering some longs on the market. And also hopefully we will get some really juicy news regarding CorionX next week. So thank you for being here.